For Cope North 2019, the Air Force deployed around 500 people and 14 aircraft. As the 9th time that we've come back to Cope North, we got very good training yet again with the Americans and our Japanese counterparts. The ability to exercise as a coalition in an unclassified exercise context has been a very valuable training opportunity.
The overall scenario is we came together to support another nation who experienced a disaster, and it started with humanitarian aid and disaster relief, which was contested by a neighbor and drove some miscommunication. Unfortunately, one of our forces was shot down, and so they kind of crossed the red line for us. We had to gain and maintain air superiority by multilaterally working together to establish air dominance and maintaining that until there was no question who was in charge of the situation. From planning to execution, it's funny because we planned some sort of natural disaster which is going to generate humanitarian aid and disaster relief, and we sort of got what we planned for in Super Typhoon Wu-Tip.
Typhoon Wu-Tip came through at a point where we were just about to start the main portion of the humanitarian assistance and disaster relief exercise. So in essence, we ended up doing that for real, but in Guam itself. So we paused the exercise and worked with the base here with our Japanese and American counterparts to get the base ready for the typhoon as well as evacuate the aircraft. That worked really well in terms of building and buttoning up our relationships as we went through. That also then led to getting the exercise back on track with a shortened amount of time, and that allowed us to work really closely with our partners to work hard to achieve common aims to get the exercise back on track.
The learning opportunities for each nation is manifold. We have to learn how each other operates, communicates, and we also need to work together to understand each other's tactics, techniques, and procedures. And so we're sharing that amongst each other. And then we come back and we dissect what happens, and we all see what each other did out there. And we capture those debrief focus points and share them amongst each other and bring those lessons learned to the next fight.
Pod 26, did you receive kill? Yes. Other Pod 26, white, play.
During the disaster relief scenario, the Spartan provided airlift support. Moving into the large force employment phase, our Wedgetail provided command and control of coalition assets, our KC-30 provided air-to-air fueling of our coalition assets, and our Classic Hornets provided defensive and offensive combat air support. The relationship between Australia, Japan and the United States is very important for the continuing peace and stability of the Asia-Pacific region. Over the course of this exercise, I witnessed many close working and personal relationships forged, which was very pleasing to see. And we look forward to coming back and working with our Japanese and US counterparts in the future.